Hey everybody, I thought I'd pop in on the morning of day 2. It is like the morning after the day with Jack Canfield, which was yesterday. We went out for dinner last night and got in a bit late, so I didn't end up live streaming, but thought I'd give a little bit of a review and reflect on it, on the actual event, and just obviously went really fast as usual, because it was kind of like hi everybody joining live. Just hi Hayley, how are you doing? Say hi in the comments when you come on live or on the replay as well. Yeah, it was an amazing day, and just going through everything with him and just being in the presence of people like that, I think as well, for me, I love to get in environments with people that are, doing what they're doing, and, being really successful in the businesses they have. And I don't want to say that level, that, sounds like a kind of hierarchical thing, but you know what I mean? Like, they're out there doing things in the world and making a big impact. And it was just fascinating what he had to say, and listening to him, and it was like, he's talking very much about things that I was kind of like doing a lot of in my 20s, and it's kind of actually reflecting back, and it's probably something I'll do a longer live stream on later, because we're about to set off soon for day 2. But it was a lot of things I was going through in my 20s. Hi. Oh, good. Happy to hear. Yeah, I am. Amazing. Really, really good. It was a lot of the stuff I was going through in my 20s, funny enough. And it was kind of, if I'm being really honest, my more spiritual side, which when I had children, I didn't say get out of, but, children do ground you a little bit. And I sort of, I don't want to say left it behind, but I kind of, got all these things that come out of my mouth, it sounds really bad, but like I didn't have the time for it anymore, but I just didn't choose to invest my time in it since having children, and I've gone a lot more into the action orientated mindset piece as well, definitely mindset, but a little bit away from the more spiritual kind of mission driven life purpose kind of stuff, and I've come back and sort of gone, I sway, like I think I was saying on one of my live streams, I go one route and then sway into different like parts of myself. But it really brought that back actually, and last night was I was just like sitting after we had dinner and doing a bit of meditation and doing a bit of journaling and all that kind of good stuff, and it really brought me back to that, and it's something I'll probably like, I don't want to say explore, but involve more in my life and my business now, and actually just making sure that I'm tuning in daily to my life purpose, my mission and all that kind of stuff. And that really, brought it home, I think. And to hear from, Jack Canfield, who obviously is famous for the success principles and chicken soup and all those kind of good things. And obviously The Secret, which is where I first saw him, I believe. So all the manifestation things. But the things he were talking about, just in terms of all kinds of weird and wonderful things that he's had and experiences he's had and like stories he knows from other people. It was just really interesting because, that was the stuff that I was so fascinated and involved in my 20s. And like I say, I think it's just something that's going to probably come a little bit more back into my life as well. So, and I mean, I'm still kind of processing because we haven't finished the weekend. So in terms of what I got out of it, it's hard to say right now. I think it's, I'm still kind of like, you probably notice I'm a bit zoned out. I think it's a bit like, I'm just checking the other girls haven't gone. I think it's just a bit of me processing, and I'll probably get clearer after the weekend, but just to be in an environment with people like that, it's just magical and phenomenal and everything else. And I'm just, obviously really glad I came here, and already like not dreading going back home. That's a really bad thing to say, but just noticing the difference in certain environments, as to where you're actually hanging out. And I know that a lot of people say there's a power of environment, right? Getting yourself in environments with people that are really, out there doing it, at levels that you want to be playing at, doing the things that you want to be doing, having the impact you want to have. So, if you can do that, if you can put yourself in those environments, definitely do that. So I'm going to be looking for, when I get back to London, for environments where I can put myself that are really sort of progressive, are really conscious, but are also really people that are serious about making a big impact in the world and getting their business out there and, to a much higher level. I'm just looking for places where I can go and do that in London as well. And maybe it's going to involve me flying to the States and doing more things like this as well, which is definitely on my list because I love travelling, obviously. But it's just something that I have to really tune in and think about. So, that was kind of, I suppose, the initial kind of thoughts after day 1. And there's more to come, obviously. Today we've got a full day with my coach Becky and Stacey as well, who we're learning from all about Facebook Live, funny enough, being on Facebook Live. And then tomorrow as well, so it's going to be epic. It's going to be a big day today, so I'm going to go off, see where the rest of the girls are at, get our taxi over to the hotel in Boston. I think it's a presidential suite they're in, which is absolutely massive. In fact, it's so big, it is literally bigger than my 2-bedroom flat in London, I'm not even joking. So that you know, that's like a very interesting thing as well. Just amazing and magical, and a beautiful environment to be in, obviously. So yeah, we're going to go and do that, but I will be back, I'm sure, at some point live streaming today. Thank you for the hearts and thumbs up. I'm going to be live streaming a show at some point today, because that'll probably be part of today's stuff we're going to be doing, which is I'm really looking forward to it, because I think we're going to be going deep into mindset work as well, which I love absolutely. But yeah, I'll be back to live stream some more, and maybe tomorrow as well, and just keep you updated. And I think I'm back in London on Tuesday morning actually, so I'll be flying on the Monday. But yeah, have a great weekend, and if you like what I'm saying as well, please do share this out, or give me some thumbs up and hearts if you're watching this on the replay, to let me know who's here. So I will speak to you all really, really soon. Okay, bye bye.